In this video, I'm going to share with you one expense that you often do not consider when you purchase real estate, particularly ongoing maintenance. So if you are interested to know what is that one expense and how you can think about before you purchase it, then stick around. When we buy real estate, we always look for, okay, what would be my mortgage payment, what would be my maintenance cost and everything. However, one thing that we always do not look into, that is called land tax. Depends on what kind of land that you are buying, and in proportionately you have to pay land tax annually to the government. It also depends on your circumstances. For example, if you're buying your own name, then the land tax will be different as compared to if you're buying in your trust. It also depends on the different state legislation. For example, if you buy in New South Wales, there is one kind of land tax rules, whereas if you buy in Queensland or in Victoria, there is another kind of land tax rule. So you need to make sure that you factor how much would be your land tax, and that land tax is factored. Often I have seen that people will buy a bigger land, will think, oh, I want to create as a land bank. Hey, it is true, but maximum usage of land is the ultimate priority. If you are buying a bigger land, you must be having a kind of a plan what you are going to do with the land, because land tax is quite significant in Australia, and if you keep on paying this land tax every single year, and that money is gone, once you pay it is not there. However, if you have a plan that, hey, in 5 years time, the land that I am buying, I am going to do this, or in 10 years time, my land is going to be subdivided, or I am going to put another building, whatever be the situation, you need to actually factor in. As a result, you are happy to pay this land tax. But most people do not think. They think that having a big land is a big advantage, but sometimes it is not. Sometimes you will see that if you can't use that land. So when you are buying real estate, you actually ask yourself how much would be the land tax, and if you have a bigger land, is this your maximum? Have you factored in with your due diligence that, hey, you need to pay this much of land tax, and do you want to pay that kind of land tax? Or you might look for a different properties where land tax is much less. Maybe you don't want to use that much land for the next 4, 5, 10 years. So unnecessarily you have to pay this land tax continuously to the government. Now, one thing you need to understand though, that the land is limited in this world. So you can't create more land. Because you cannot create more land, land generally appreciates. At the same time, if you are continuously paying the land tax, you need to weigh up and need to see that, okay, your total amount of land appreciation would be way higher than the land tax that you are paying. It's generally the case, but sometimes it is not. And if you see that if you are not going to use that land, and probably in the next few years you don't have any plan, then you need to think through that, is this the right usage of your money? I mean, are you using your money effectively, or are you just paying the land tax to the government for no reason? So next time when you buy a property, or even though you bought a property, calculate your land tax, how much you are paying, and is it worth holding this? I'm not saying that you should sell or something. I am saying that calculate this, make a worth of your land tax, whatever you are paying. Are you using your land to the maximum capacity? And if you are doing this, that's fantastic. But if you are not doing, ask yourself this question: what can you do? How you can minimize the land tax? Can you subdivide that bigger block of land into two and make it a two sizable, maybe sell one and keep another one? You can think of lot of things once you actually do calculate how much land tax you are paying and how you can minimize those land tax. So next time you are doing the due diligence, make sure that you put the land tax as a kind of expenses, and that you have to pay every single year based on your circumstances. Remember, circumstances do get changed as well. For example, if you buy one property in your own name, in New South Wales, probably you have certain amount of land tax exemption. But as soon as you buy the second one and third one, then the land, all these things, money gets accumulated, and then eventually you have to pay land tax as well. So next time when you are purchasing a piece of real estate, make sure that you factor in this land tax. If you like this video, consider subscribing my channel, turn the notification bell on so you get to see more videos like this, and it will also help me to reach out to more people like you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.